So now we are making the hands, and for the hands I'm using the same color that I used for the head. So this is the same color that I've used for the head. I'm using it for the hands, and let's start making that. So we need to make a slip knot first. सबसे पहले हमें slip knot बनानी है. And now we'll be chaining 10. अब हम 10 chains बनाएंगे. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now we need to go into the second chain from the hook and make a slip stitch. So we'll go in, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through the loop that is on your needle. Here we have done a slip stitch. We need to do a slip stitch in each of these chains that we have. So one slip stitch into the next chain, one slip stitch into the next chain, one slip stitch into the next, one slip stitch into the next, one into the next, one slip stitch into the next, one slip stitch into the last chain that we have. Now we'll chain one and fasten off, leaving a long tail which we can use to sew it onto the rose doll. And we need to make one more hand using the same pattern. तो एक और hand हमें इसी तरीके से बनाना है, same pattern use करके. So let's make the other hand. We'll make a slip knot first, and we'll chain 10 chains बनाएंगे. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. We'll go into the second chain from the hook and make a slip stitch. One slip stitch in each of these falling chains that we have. One slip stitch in the next, 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 one in the next, one in the next, one in the next, and chain one and fasten off, leaving a long tail so that you can use it to sew it onto the rose doll. So here our hands are done. So here we have these two hands ready, and now let's make the wings. अब हम wings बना लेंगे. To make the wings we need to make a magic circle first. So सबसे पहले हमें magic circle बनाना है. So I'll rotate the yarn like this, grab a loop and chain one to secure. Now we'll chain 4, 1 2 3 and 4. We'll work 2 treble crochet stitches in the magic circle. तो magic circle में 2 treble crochet stitches बनाएंगे. Yarn over twice, go into the magic circle, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Another treble, yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So here we have done 2 trebles. Now chain 4, 1 2 3 4 and slip stitch in the magic circle. So we need to do this one more time. So we'll again chain 4, 1 2 3 4, 2 trebles in the magic circle, yarn over twice, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Another treble in the magic circle, then chain 4 2 3 4 and slip stitch in the magic circle. Now we'll chain 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. We'll go into the second chain from the hook and we'll make a half double crochet stitch, yarn over, go into the second chain, make a half double crochet stitch and one single crochet stitch in each of these chains that we have. One single crochet stitch into the next, one in the next, one in the next and one in the next. Then again we need to chain 6. So first we'll slip stitch in the magic circle and then again we'll chain 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, half double crochet stitch into the second chain from the hook, and 1 single crochet stitch in each of these 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and slip stitch in the magic circle. And we can just pull the yarn tail and tighten the magic circle, and once you do that, you can see that your wing is ready. So now I'll chain 1 and fasten off. Leaving a long tail so that I can use it to sew it onto the rose doll. And just tighten it up and pull the smaller yarn tail and close the magic circle tightly, and here you can see the wing is ready. We can do one thing, we can just make couple of knots at the end, at the back side of our work, so that it's secure enough and the magic circle doesn't open. So once we have made couple of knots, then it's secured. So now you can see the wing is ready. We need to add this at the back side of our doll, so we'll do that. So here we have the wing and here we have the hands. Now we need to attach them to the doll. ये हमें दोनों चीज़ें अब doll पे लगानी है. So if you see the head portion of the doll, here we have the joins where we slip stitched and we have joined each round. So what we have to do is we have to keep this at the back. So this will be the back side of the face and this will be the front side. So we want it to be neat and tidy at the front. So we will keep this at the back. So here will be the eyes and lips. We can add that detailing later. First we will add the hands and the wing. So let's add the hands now. So here I have taken a tapestry needle and I'll just thread it, and we can add it to one side of the doll. So I'm just going in and then again from the same portion I'll go in and come out. And then we have the other yarn tail here. We'll just tie a couple of knots and cut the extra yarn, or you can even weave in using a tapestry needle. तो इसको 2-3 knots लगाएंगे हम ताकि ये सिक्योर हो जाए और यहाँ से निकले नहीं. So I've tied 2 knots and I think I'll just weave in and it'll be secure enough. So I'm going in from this side and coming out from the other side, and now I'll just thread the needle and pull it through. तो इस तरीके से मैं दोनों जो yarn tails हैं उसको weave in कर रही हूँ. So I'm just pulling it through, and I'll do that with the other yarn tail as well. Let me thread it first, and then we'll go in and come out from the other side. And then we can cut the extra yarn that's here. So here one hand is done, you can see, and we'll add the other hand as well. So we'll do that same way like we did the other hand. So let me just thread the needle, and then we'll just go in and come out. Making sure that it's equal. Then I'll again go in and come out one more time, and now I'll just tie a couple of knots to make sure that it's secured. go in from this side, come out from the other, and cut the extra yarn that's coming out. And we have another yarn tail. We'll do the same. We'll go in from this side, come out from the other, and then I'll thread the needle as the yarn tail is small. And just pull it through. And then we can cut the extra yarn from here. And here our hands are done. Now let's add the wing now. So we need to add that at the back side of our work. So we'll do that at the back. So we have these two yarn tails. I'll take the longer one and thread the needle. तो मैं longer वाली जो yarn tail है उससे needle में डाल रही हूँ. And we need to attach it here at the back. So we'll just go in and come out from the other side. And then I'll be going in the wing. And then we'll go on the other side of the wing. And then we'll go through and come out. So here our wing is done. So we'll do the exact same like we did with the hands. We'll tie a couple of knots and then we'll secure the yarn tails. So I'll just go in from here and come out from the top. And once more I'll go in from here, come out from the other side and cut the extra yarn. And we have another yarn tail. We'll do the exact same with the other yarn tail. So we'll go in from here and come out from the other side. And just thread the needle. And pull it through. And then we can cut the extra yarn from here. So here, let's straighten it up a bit. So here the wings and hand, both are done. And now we need to add the hair, and then we need to make the stick which will be added to the receptacle, and then we can add it at the bottom, and our doll will be ready after doing some detailing on the face. So meet you in the next part for the rest of the work. So thank you so much for watching.